1. Business ethics. 1.1 Good governance. Our suppliers have to comply with the rules and regulations relating to business conduct, adhering to accountability, transparency, and auditability under the principles of good governance to their stakeholders. 1.2 Fair operating practice. Our suppliers are committed to fair treatment and responsibility for their stakeholders in addition to operating businesses under fair competition rules. 1.3 Information disclosure. Our suppliers shall neither disclose nor use BCP information without prior approval from BCP or interfere with others' confidential information. 1.4 Intellectual property. Our suppliers shall respect and not violate others' intellectual property and set measures to prevent such violations. 1.5 Conflict of interest. BCP upholds business ethics and is aware that without ethics, a sustainable business cannot be realized. Suppliers, as a result, are expected to follow the same principle, refraining from all conduct that causes a conflict of interest between our partners and BCP personnel. 1.6 Anti-corruption. Our suppliers shall not encourage misconduct and corruption by enforcing anti-corruption policies and measures while promoting internal control and internal audit. In addition, our suppliers have to cooperate with BCP in suppressing misconduct and corruption and participating in the declaration of the Thai private sector opposing any kind of misconduct and corruption. 1.7 Code of Conduct Policy Compliance. Our suppliers must strictly adhere to ethical business practices without engaging in corruption, bribery, or illegal activity. This includes refraining from providing benefits or banquets to BCP employees or their relatives on any occasion and refraining from doing business with them to connect with BCP business operations. 1.8 Personal data protection. Our suppliers are required to fully abide by all applicable laws on the protection of personal data, including policies, requirements, rules, or regulations relating to the collection, use, and disclosure of personal data, as well as providing appropriate protective measures. In this regard, personal data will be collected, used, and disclosed as necessary and in accordance with applicable laws, policies, requirements, rules, or regulations. Our suppliers are required to ask for permission to disclose the personal information of agents, employees, or other individuals who work for BCP. For the case of disclosure of personal data requiring consent from such person, and in the event that BCP must obtain consent for the collection and use of the personal information of such persons in accordance with the law on personal data protection, our suppliers are required to obtain consent and notify such person on behalf of BCP for the collection and use of such personal data for the purpose of performing the contract with BCP. Furthermore, our suppliers must maintain and protect information, networks, and online systems which are used in business operations to ensure safety, which is in accordance with laws and regulations related to cybersecurity. 1.9 No gift policy. BCP has announced a no-gift policy of all kinds and regardless of value throughout all festivals and occasions to comply with good corporate governance and create good norms in business operations. BCP has asked for cooperation from suppliers in refraining from giving gifts to executives, employees, and those who work on behalf of the company and its subsidiaries during festivals and on any other occasion to conduct business with transparency and without anticipating any other unethical benefits in return.